beautiful Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from LoanDepot Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Trevor Rogers gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 110.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Albies with a 1-1 count now. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison makes the catch, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Oscar Yanoa is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So now into the box is Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Rojas retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Acuna digs in now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. Full count, 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harrison is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis.
So to get his day started at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2 now. Now the pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In is Jorge Soler, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Darno leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And the next in is Johann Camargo. No balls and a strike to count. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now it'll be Jazz Chisholm.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
First delivery to him. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Acuna's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Camargo brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up is Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat.
A-Ray Adrianza.
And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Oscar Yunawa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. The batter will be Christian Pache. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouled away. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Marlins.
Bottom of the 3rd now.
Right,
and up next, the Miami area native, Lewis Brinson. First pitch on the way. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0 and 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. 0 and 1 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Harrison is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Trevor Rogers. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And another foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman flew out in his only at-bat so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison moving back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's inside. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the count will be full. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Acuna is off of first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in next, Jorge Soler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to South Florida following this. 2 left for Atlanta. On the bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Pache is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now to the plate, here is Magneuris Sierra. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Stepping in once again is Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo.
Johann Camargo.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And it's fouled away. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this
Now
guy,
batting.
but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in will be Ehire Adrianza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. Camargo aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he fouls this one off, making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Jordan Holloway comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Oscar Yinua will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. None out, runners at first and second. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be Christian Pache. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Up next, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way, and it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Fouled away.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now here it comes. Jazz Chisholm is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The catcher, Jorge Albies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies picks it up over to first, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. First delivery to him.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here it comes. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Grounded slowly to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Jorge Soler. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hard hit to first. And there goes the combined nerve. Throwing to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Johann Camargo is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Brinson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hit down the line at first. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Monte Harrison, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Joe Panik will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Left side, but well foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 3-2 one more time. He pulls this one into right, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Bass is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Harry Adrianza. First delivery to him. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Huascar Ynoa. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
So now to the plate, Christian Pache fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
This one's down to third. He's got it. 1 there. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
First offering on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Rojas is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even a 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So here is Magneuris Sierra. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first base.
Next to dig in, Jesus Aguilar. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order. We are still scoreless. Anthony Bender has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate now is Ozzie Albies, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness. He loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Might have wanted a little bit more pine tar before stepping up to the plate there. You know his teammates are going to give him a hard time about losing the old axe handle.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the stretch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners are at first and third with none out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
There's the 2-1 home. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Johann Camargo. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The set and the 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The shortstop.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Zach Thompson answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. At the plate, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 0-2, and this one gets away. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Braves get a... So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here comes the 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Next to hit, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and he drops it. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Slow little roller to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. And now here is Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Adrianza on at first, nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off, ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Pache. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next, the Miami area native, Lewis Brinson.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Standing in now, Monte Harrison. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and that's going to land foul. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Garrett Cooper will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.